We are starting a new lesson in Affinity Designer. We begin by creating a new A4 sized landscape document, CMYK color mode, and click on Create to finish the process. Using the shortcut Ctrl+R, we will enable additional rulers on the sides. From the left side, we drag a guideline and position it in the center of the page. It is important to have the snapping option enabled above the workspace. A green line will indicate when we are at the center. The first tool we will use is the trapezoid tool. We create a trapezoid with dimensions W equals 80 mm, H equals 86 mm. Using the Move tool, we position it in the center of the page. We change the color of the trapezoid using swatches. We will disable the stroke option. Using Flip Vertical, we will rotate this object. The result is visible on the screen. We take the trapezoid tool again. We draw a trapezoid with dimensions W equals 88 mm, H equals 11 mm. We place it on top of the cup. We take the Node tool. We select the upper edges and, while holding the Control key, expand the top side of the trapezoid. We will color this trapezoid black using swatches. The selected trapezoid will be duplicated. Just press Ctrl+Shift and drag it to the side. Using the Node tool, we reduce the size of the trapezoid placed directly on the original trapezoid. With the Node tool, we will also increase the height to 13 mm. We duplicate the first layer using the Ctrl+J shortcut. We will rename the new layer. We change the color of the copied element. Using the Node tool, we increase the width of the element to 82 mm. We reduce the opacity to 50%. We choose the Knife tool. Using this tool and the Shift key, we divide the surface, which is reflected in the number of layers. We repeat the process. Using the Move tool, we select the top surface. We delete it. We select the last surface. We delete it as well, and then select the middle surface. We restore its opacity to 100%. We change the color to a darker tone. We take the Rectangle tool. We create a rectangle and position it in the center. We change its color and move the created layer to the bottom. We select the trapezoid layer and change its color to white. We will apply the Gradient tool. We drag from end to end of the selected element. Colors can be changed by clicking on the circle and selecting a color from the Swatches menu. We will apply the Gradient tool to the upper element as well. Using the middle point, the color can be shifted and changed. Adjustments can also be made from the other side. We select the trapezoid at the top. We take the Style Picker tool. By clicking on the bottom, the upper element takes on the color. We take the Rectangle tool. We create a frame filled with black color. We select the frame and move it to the trapezoid layer. Using the Move tool, it can be repositioned. We choose the Layer Effects tool. We select Gaussian Blur and adjust the radius. We select Scale with Object and close the window. The opacity of the selected object is reduced to 60%. We will select the middle element. Using the Gradient tool, we will change its color as well. We take the Pen tool. We create a white line. We increase the line thickness to 3 points. We select the Pressure option. This results in the middle part of the element being the thickest. Using the Move tool, it is moved to the top of the cup. We merge it with the corresponding layer. Using Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V, we copy the line. We move it to the appropriate position. We merge it with the corresponding layer. We will change the background color. We select the trapezoid layer. We choose the option Convert to Curves. We slightly move the bottom part to round it out. To avoid sharp edges, we add a guide and position both blue points on it. We also select the upper element. We slightly rotate it. We select opacity and change it to noise. The percentage of noise can be adjusted. We see the result on the screen. We will stretch the rectangle to cover the whole page. We will save the document using the Save As option. We define the destination. We will also save the document in other formats using the Export option. We save it as TIFF. We define the destination. We will also save it as JPEG. We define the destination. We will also save it as PDF. We define the destination. This concludes the lesson.